All right, it's Memorial Day weekend, and I am headed to Yellow River State Forest up in the northeast corner of Iowa near the town of Harper's Ferry. It's a 4-hour drive from where I live in Des Moines, and I expect to be there right around, about 1 p.m., at which point I will check out the campgrounds, and if they're all booked up with no vacancies, I'll just backpack out to one of the hike-in campsites. I should mention there are 4 different units in the forest, and our visit is confined to the largest of the 4 units, the Paint Creek unit. It has 4 campgrounds with a total of right about 141 campsites. And this being a state forest, not a state park, none of the campsites in the campgrounds have electricity. There's no running water, no showers, no modern bathroom facilities. And so that's one reason I may just select a hike-in campsite. Okay, we are in the parking lot of the rental lodge or cabin on State Forest Road. This is where you register for a backcountry stay. Now, since there's no way to ascertain which hike-in camping areas have available sites, you'll literally have to guess or just hope that the area you want has vacancies, register for that area, then drive to the trailhead, and then head out on foot for that area. I'm selecting the Browns Hollow camping area. So we're now registered and we are on the Fire Tower Road, a very short distance from the registration site. We're headed to the Browns Hollow hike-in backcountry camping area. This road we're on is a bit rough, but it shouldn't be a problem. You don't need a high clearance vehicle or 4-wheel drive, anything like that. This is the same road that will take you to 3 nice overlooks that are worth visiting. I plan to see all 3 of those tomorrow. Okay, we're here at the parking area for the Browns Hollow Trail. This trail will lead us just 1/2 mile to the Browns Hollow camping area for hike-in campers. I tell you, backpacking does not get any easier than this. We've got 1/2 mile of hiking on a nice wide grassy trail with 0 elevation change here. This Browns Hollow site is ideal for me tonight because the short hiking distance means I can just backpack in all of my basic gear, set up my camp, then walk back to the car and haul in some of my car camping gear, a cooler, a lantern, a portable grill, firewood, that sort of thing. I should probably mention we're at Browns Hollow partly because all of the campsites within the actual campgrounds were filled up, this being the Memorial Day weekend. This Browns Hollow camp is great. We've got about 6 campsites here, all of them spread out sort of around the perimeter of this open meadow, with a few of them tucked away in the trees for additional privacy. Got a nice water source here right next to the campground. Just need to filter the water, of course. This Ozark Trail butane griddle from Walmart is pretty amazing. I love this thing. $42. All right, we are back on Fire Tower Road this morning. We're gonna head out to check out some of the overlooks. I think there are 3 of them located along this road. Okay, we are now headed down this beautiful stretch of road just off the Fire Tower Road, and we're bound for the Paint Creek overlook. We are now headed to the Larkin Overlook, which is the 3rd of the 3 overlooks that are right off the Fire Tower Road. Okay, we are headed off of the Fire Tower Road, and then we're going to drive west a little bit toward White Pine Road, and that will take us to the trailheads for the Nelson Bridge Loop Trail and the Paint Creek Trail. Okay, we are on the Nelson Bridge Loop Trail. From what I gather on the map, this particular trail is flat and about 1.5 miles total. It is a loop trail, so you basically end up right where you started, back on White Pine Road. I think after we get done with this, we'll just cross White Pine Road. Directly across the road from this trailhead is the trailhead for the Pine Creek Trail. Oh, look at that. I wasn't expecting this. This is very cool. I had suspected that the Nelson Bridge Loop Trail got its name from the bridge that carries White Pine Road across Pine Creek, and that's a very unassuming concrete thing, and I couldn't understand why this loop trail was named after that, but now I see this is the Nelson Bridge, and it's pretty cool. It looks like it was built around the 1920s. I'm now headed back in the direction of White Pine Road. Rather than complete the loop, I just doubled back, retracing my steps from the bridge back to the trailhead. The other side of the loop seemed mostly to be in the trees. This side of the loop seems a lot more scenic. We're on the Paint Creek Trail right now. This is a very pleasant trail. This stretch that we're on, no elevation gain at all. But not a whole lot of scenery either. We're mostly in the trees. Hey, I am turned around and heading back toward the trailhead. I only hiked about a mile and a half out, figuring I'd make this a 1 hour, 3 mile out and back hike. Heading back up Fire Tower Road right now, heading for Browns Hollow Camp for our second and final night here in Yellow River State Forest. Got another ribeye sandwich and another bottle of Schlitz waiting for me, of course. Meat. It's what's for dinner. Last day in Yellow River. All right, I've packed up camp and am heading back to the vehicle here, and we're going to do a little more sightseeing this morning around the park and then head for home. The Brad Hamilton cruising vessel.